All right, hey everyone. In this video, we are going to be installing some mud flaps. I'm just gonna show you how easy it really is to do on a Tesla. This is a Model Y that we're dealing with right now. It's probably gonna be relatively close if you got a Model 3 or something. And it is dependent on which brand of mud flaps you get, because this is the second time I've done this, maybe even, actually no, it's the third. And the other two, they both had adhesive to put them on. These ones, there's zero adhesive, just goes into where the factory holes are. You can kind of see these aren't the greatest quality, but I've already done the other side and they're on there extremely good. So we're good to go on that other side. So we're gonna just show you how easy it is to do on this side. So the kit doesn't come with a whole lot. It just comes with new little pieces to put in, as well as these funky looking things, and I'll show you what they're for. So first thing you're gonna wanna do, the only tool you need is a flathead screwdriver, in my opinion. You could go crazy and get a little Phillips head for these, but I just push them in because it just is simpler. So let me show you. So we're gonna bring you on in a little bit closer. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Trying to get light and everything like that is not always the easiest thing. So you got a clip here and a clip back here. This one's not very seeable. And then you got this little thing up here. This is the one piece you want to salvage. So I'm just going to take this one off. We are going to clean this just a little bit before we put the actual mud flap on. Don't want to lose that piece. That's the one piece we need to keep. So this piece you want to keep. Make sure you take it off properly, where you don't strip it out or anything. So let's see here. My dog's making some noise in the background. So we're just gonna use some paint gloss to spray it down. Now, I'm just gonna wipe it down where the mud flap's gonna be covering, just so that we're not starting with a bunch of crud in there in between the mud flap and the actual piece of plastic here. I'm not gonna be wiping down the paint with this right now because it doesn't actually cover the paint. So they just sit on there like so. There's actually one underneath here that we need to do too, but I'm gonna show you these ones because it's relatively the same exact thing. So let's see here. We gotta pop these ones out. I was just demonstrating by showing, but these, you just get under them and pop them out. Sometimes they come out really easy. Sometimes they take a little time. There we go. These just pop out. So they're not too bad. That one just popped out. We don't need these ones. We're not reusing those. Here's this. The nice thing is that top one, you can just line it up. Hopefully I'm not blocking it with my freaking head. And then these, they got this little clip here. That's gonna actually clip behind this plastic. And this other clip, this guy, actually goes in there through here and will actually hook into this black plastic right here. It's a little tricky because on the other side I actually wasn't going in right at first, but we're good. Now you gotta just line up the two bottom holes for these. See if I can do this without getting in the way. There's one, there's two, okay. Now, like I said, with these ones, I like to just push them in because it's just a little easier for me than sitting there trying to get a screwdriver behind the tire is not fun. And then we're gonna put that top piece back on. Push that in. These things are plastic, so they will strip out, so you can't just crank on it and expect it to go super, super tight or something. So you just do it snug. It's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna get this bottom one off because it's the same thing. I probably should have done that before. That's actually a bolt, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I didn't attach the other side yet. That's just a 10mm bolt. Take it off, put it back on, right through the hole, you're good to go. That's the process for the back. Now we're gonna go to the front. Actually, I gotta get this thing on. See, I'm speeding through it. So with this, you gotta kind of push it into the plastic like that to get it behind that other piece of plastic. You'll know because it'll be snug. See, that's not on. So there it goes. There. See, because this will be loose if you don't have it on right. So that thing's on there. It's not going anywhere, even without that bottom piece, but I am gonna go ahead and take that off. It's just a 10mm bolt. Take it off, put it on. Now we're gonna go to the front. All right, so now we are on to the front. I did go ahead and bust out my 10mm and do that bottom bolt there. I do recommend taking that thing out before you install it. So I just slipped up and I didn't do that. So learn from my mistake. Anyway, you don't need that for the front. The front only has 2 spots that you need to do, 1, 2, and then this will clip up, and then this is that other little clip that I showed you. Front's way easier, even though the back isn't very hard either. So, take out the clips. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera view. There's those. Put this into place. Gonna clip it on that top piece there. Got my 2 new clips here. Make sure that they line up. There we go. Those are in. Let's clip that top piece in. Take those, push those bad boys in. Just like that. Hopefully I didn't just break that one. I don't think I did. Just push stuff through because they're a lot longer. And then we're gonna take this clip. Put that on, like so. Just like that, the front's done, that quick. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. There's the mud flaps after they are installed. Mud guards, mud flaps, however you wanna call them. Go to this side. They look good, in my opinion. We are going to ceramic coat them. That will help bring them, make them a lot blacker. This vehicle is pretty dirty. I do want to say that this is a must on these cars, especially on the Model Y. I've had a Model 3. This is our Model Y. It's only 3 weeks old, and the sides of it are already just beat up. I'm going to show you here in just a second why it is so important to put mud flaps, but not just mud flaps. Go get paint protection film done. If you're an enthusiast and you're debating it, at least bare minimum, get the paint protection film where I'm gonna show you. Just go to a shop that does it, look for a certified shop, or at least one that is like IDA certified or knows what they're doing. Don't just have anybody do it. Make sure it's a shop that knows what they're doing. That's what I would recommend. So let me show you why. This part right here on a Model Y takes the blunt of everything. Look at that. You can see because it's dirty right there, right? That is where everything splashes and hits. And on the other side, I'm gonna show you how damaged that part is in a matter of only 3 weeks. So we didn't get the film on this one quick enough. We just did the hood. I'm doing it piece by piece because it's my own vehicle. So I screwed up and I didn't get this on immediately. Look at how battered that is. This is not just stuff on the surface. You hear that? That is destroyed. This is a major flaw with Tesla Model Ys. I'm gonna do some more videos about this, but this is just ridiculous in my personal opinion. Mud flaps and paint protection film, serious is a must on a Tesla. If you're gonna be buying a Tesla, do these things, okay? If you're in the Oregon area, we'd love to take care of you here at our shop. It's Andy's Auto Detailing and Ceramic Coatings. We'll get you hooked up. But otherwise, thanks for watching the video. The mud flaps is definitely something you could do at home. Paint protection film, if you want to play around with that and do it yourself, go for it. But I highly suggest a trained professional because it's not super easy. Anyway, guys, I made this video a little longer than I hoped, but hopefully you guys got something out of this and you feel confident about at least installing some mud flaps. And the reason on why that's so frustrating. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We got lots of content coming up, especially with the Tesla and other things. I mean, we got a Hyundai Kona sitting right here. We're gonna do a small little review on. This is in for full ceramic coating. We got a brand new Kia over there. That one just got ceramic coated. So Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.